Okay. I hope you guys hear us again.
Hello.
Whoa!
And Lynn gets it.
Yeah.
Let me find the other end of bumpers.
Do you wanna explain the mimic clip a little bit?
Okay, so basically, the mimics, for some unknown reason, ignore collision for 1 frame when you start moving them to the left. So by repeatedly moving them to the left and then up or down, they just clip.
HauntedQuest does not have the money for the bottle vendor yet. And yeah, it's a sword. We also find the small key to Castle Tower.
Okay, now we got technical difficulties on my end. Sorry about that, folks.
So far, Kakariko are pretty empty. I mean, it gave us a sword, but otherwise just pot, basically.
Yeah, not a whole lot going on here.
And the bat in the Lost Woods. And finally some money for HauntedQuest.
Yeah,
The
might
mushroom
take him out to get back to Bottle Ender to get that sword upgrade.
Yep. If Master Sword early on is somehow relevant, like getting into Aga Tower or something, that could hurt him a bit.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's much else where Master Sword is needed, right? Just tablets and Aga Tower, basically?
Yeah. And speaking of Aga,
Well,
we've only got the fairy fountain drop down behind lumberjack trees,
that's
so
a good find.
that will not be required. And we've got a glove up in the lumberjack hut.
That's a good
That's
find.
a good find.
Now we can just continue south and check those glove spots there.
Yeah, works out very nicely.
We see Hera as a crystal. That's already 3 crystals known, at least for us.
And Paradox Cave.
The good end at that. Or one of the good ends, I should say. Linlinlin sees desert and nopes out immediately. Might go back since his loop here is kind of finished.
Yeah, he
After
may
he
go
sees
in
race
there.
game. And just follow the connector.
Yeah, there's a chance he'll go in and grab the one chest and check one of the other exits. Nope.
Never mind.
He's out.
Maya Smoky. Stun map and bit of love. It's not a great paradox.
Yeah, nothing too great in there, just a Meyer key basically. Got a
But
dark
can still be a
room
useful
of
connector.
some kind.
Yeah, I think that was back of Old Man. Ooh. That's a interesting save and quit point. Once we rescue the old man. So Paradox Cave leads us up on TR ledge. Interesting.
And we've got Laser Bridge and Spike Cave. And there's our floating island connector as well.
Interesting.
A nice vanilla Turtle Rock smoky. And the boots. Oh, now that's a nice sequence break.
Yep. HauntedQuest also follows this one. Looks like he knows which one it is. Yep.
Yeah, he's following the same path.
The front of Hyrule Castle as well on Dark Death Mountain. Okay.
Yeah. Honor's going on quite the adventure right now. Oh. And now we're in Build of Outcasts. And then wants none of that though.
You game also making use of the... Guess it's a glitch. Minor glitch. To kill yourself in a dungeon while Bunny turn into Link. Oh hey.
Thieves Town at the Bonk Rocks near Link's house. The boots are on Laser Bridge. So, HauntedQuest should be getting them momentarily.
Yep. Thieves sound pretty empty so far. Some money. Money and arrows.
Pretty empty. But it's nice and accessible at least.
Yeah, that's true.
And then now heading east. Check out some more of these entrances over here. It's a pretty big cluster of Sphere 1 entrances. Pretty common to see people do this early. We find the smiths.
Some bombs on floating island if I saw that right. Well, there's another TR entrance.
And a
good hint.
good hint.
Eastern
Hammer
Palace
pegs
behind the
to
hammer
Eastern
pegs.
Palace. That's pretty nice.
Oh, guards bullying Linlin.
No bully.
One of the more annoying connectors. At least in this way.
Probably the most annoying, except like Spiral Cave, I suppose.
Yup.
Looks like HauntedQuest is opting for a Bunny Revival to check out Hyrule Castle.
Yep. Probably gonna do escape now, if he's going Link. Early boots with a sword is just kinda nice. Doesn't happen often.
Yeah, but when it does, it feels real good.
Or you can just actually dash through enemies. Ugh. Ice Palace in Eastern Entrance.
Left ledge on West Death Mountain leads to Swamp Palace. Okay.
Okay, that's the one below Spectacle Rock, right? On the left one?
Yep, that one. More dungeons accounted for.
Yeah, we already find quite a lot, if not by going in, then from hints.
Yeah, we know about a lot of dungeons already.
And just a shop over here, near Flute 5.
Ganon's
Key
Tower, big key.
locked behind a Hyrule Castle, small, logically. And I guess, as far as we know right now, the Moon Pearl? Since 2 of the 3 entrances are in the Dark World.
Yeah. Misery Mire at the fortune teller.
Yep. Saw that earlier on HauntedQuest end.
Must have missed that during my technical difficulties.
I think it was while the stream was down as well. So gotta grab the key first. Linlinlin just taking the plunge since he found Ganon already, but has to walk out.
Yeah, I tend to do that as well, and then it's always Magic Bat or the Fairy Fountain, and I feel stupid.
Yup. HauntedQuest is checking a few of the bunny entrances.
Skullwoods, okay.
Another dungeon. Which one are we even missing? Hera, and that's it? And the back of desert?
Hera, Ganon's Tower, Backup Desert,
That's it.
Castle Tower.
Oh, true, Castle Tower.
And then picking up his glove.
Let's see if he continues south, especially with the boots, I can see it. One more
Yeah.
entrance.
Definitely an appealing option.
HauntedQuest also finds his Thief's Down access.
And we'll be getting his assorted garbage from the front.
Yup. I think it's very rare for people to skip front of Thief's Town if they find it.
Yeah, it's
Just-
kind of a silly play to make.
Yeah,
It's for really free items.
and then you can just death warp or, in this case, save and quit.
Yeah, it happens occasionally in open mode that I sometimes just don't go into Thieves Town. But in cross keys, if you find it, you just kinda have to take it.
Let's see which... Isn't Terranigma? Yeah, I can confirm not Terranigma. See which entrances, exits Linlinlin takes. Looks like he's just continuing. Wanna check any of the others yet in case he gets blocked out?
Yeah, definitely a respectable choice there. It's always a bit risky to follow connectors this early without a moon burrow.
There's the tower.
There's Castle Tower. That's another dungeon
Also
off the
behind
list.
boots. We found 2 dungeons behind those boots already, so...
Yeah, these boots are proving pretty valuable.
And as was pointed out, like, the boots are either locked behind the Moon Pearl and some form to skip the lasers, or behind a whole bunch of assorted garbage if we have to go through a Light World entrance to Turtle Rock.
Allison doing double spins with Fighter Sword is slow as all hell because they don't actually take more damage from spins from the Fighter Sword. So don't do that.
Oh, Lin
Meanwhile,
even
on South
doing
Shore.
the dark room. Finds money. Yay.
Yeah.
Looks like a 300. We find
Oh,
Spiral
and
Cave. Ew.
everyone's favorite connector, Spiral Cave.
I mean, they have boots, so you might just come back for it after he's checked out
Yeah.
the desert.
I'm just dropping straight into the drop down, not even looking at it.
Yeah, should be good at this point.
And it is the well, which
Very nice.
is good. That means it is not in uh, the pyramid.
Haunt Smoky. Pretty nice considering where our plot is. Boomerang, there's the Merle.
Okay, Moon Pearl located, and a
And
desert palace.
Desert Small, and he didn't go in yet, which is good for him. So now we're just missing like a... Oh, we find the connector to Bumper Ledge.
That's a good connector to find.
Yep. I'm not sure if that was behind a Spiral Cave or if it was in Agina's.
That was Spiral Cave, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. That's somewhat annoying then.
Then now, gonna double back and follow the Paradox Cave to see where that leads.
Haunted finally gets a sword from Bottlebender.
And Lynn, having the Moon Pearl can actually get these two chests that HauntedQuest had to leave behind earlier.
Yep. Great.
Does not really find much though.
And I assume checking the last entrance now.
Presumably.
Which he won't be able to come back from.
The other sword was in the middle chest in Desert Palace, then it has not opted to go in there yet.
HauntedQuest didn't have his... Wait, he had. It just was Bunny. So he couldn't check what was under this rock. Battle Rock Quake. Is this even randomized?
Apparently not. Let's see if Linlinlin drops down here. And maybe opts to follow the Dark Connector that HauntedQuest did not.
Maybe.
Or at least attempt to.
I think you might have a decent idea that it's... Is this Death Mountain Descent?
Ah, it's the Old Man Rescue.
Ah. That's a very good find.
Pretty good.
Yep.
Gonna give us a look at the western side of Death Mountain. Mirror's always really nice, to be fair.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a bow on the Spectacle Rock. Gonna have to call some
PRNG much?
PRNG on that one. And bombos from the Old Man.
Nice.
HauntedQuest about to get his Moon Pearl.
Yep.
And Lynn possibly about to die to cabbages.
Yeah,
That tends
real
to happen a lot.
possibility. But, well, it doesn't have to mirror yet, so... Free hint. That's one of the cases where you would actually want the one that you gotta pay for.
Yeah, although he's
Just
out
so
of
it
the danger
heals you.
zone now.
But yeah. HauntedQuest now checking out the drop down over here. And as we suspected, swamp.
Yeah. Alright, the building near Catfish is nothing.
Okay.
It occurs to me that HauntedQuest dropped into the Sanctuary drop-down before finding Ganon, which is a bit ballsy.
Yep. I think he might have checked.
Maybe.
Hey, Rugark.
And now we're in Turtle Rock.
Yep. And a good entrance, even. And with Bombos and the sword, Lennon's probably just gonna use that to kill the Pokey.
Yeah.
This early on, nobody's really ahead. Like, none of them skipped anything major so far.
Yeah, they've done mostly the same things, so...
Looks like desert connectors for HauntedQuest.
Makes sense. With that small key, you can get some items out of it as well.
Maya
Big
key.
key.
Yeah, and 4 Turtle Rock small keys. Okay.
That chest always has something. It really shouldn't, but it just
Yep.
always has something.
Right side desert, first chest garbage, second chest also garbage. That should get Linlinlin to like go in there sooner than later and get a second sword.
Yeah.
Hotkey and chain
Dark
jumps.
Palace key.
Okay.
Not bad.
Right side desert leads us to light east of mountain.
Another very nice connector. Lots
Yep.
of entrances to check here. Well, not lots, but a decent number.
And King's Tomb in one of them. With the mitts.
Titan's mitts. Wow.
Well, okay now.
That's exciting.
And blindside? Whew.
Yeah, this is pretty spicy.
That's some valuable connector, Jesus.
And another sword, alright. Silvers?
And silvers?
Okay.
Ganon care package?
This is a pretty spicy East Death Mountain. No. Lynn, check that entrance. That was the Turtle Rock entrance.
Hotel Mario.
And we find Hotel Mario. GG. Then now checking out Escape, like HauntedQuest did earlier. And HauntedQuest heading back to Desert Palace, it would seem.
Yep. Not much left on, or nothing left on east of mountain, so he's just gonna take the other connector. And also grab the small key, you know. Hera small. Okay.
Nice.
Considering that's one of the few dungeons we haven't found yet, that's kinda nice. As long as we find fire before.
Yeah. Lynn gets their GT big key.
And desert also leads to Village of Outcasts. That's actually kinda nice.
Yeah, that is pretty
They have
nice.
a connector to Village. Well, they have mids anyway now, so you can just go over here the regular way.
Yeah. For Lynn, though, that might take him to his
Through
mids,
desert, yeah.
which could be nice.
Yep, should find him the sword. And hopefully the goodies on east of mountain as well.
Yep.
That also means we won't have to follow that spiral cave connector more than likely until we find the mirror.
Good.
Yep. It's not our only West Darkworld access. Yay.
Yeah. I've had that before. Ain't pretty.
And yeah, Lin finds desert if he hits the bomb.
That throw was a little bit premature. Does not go through yet, which...
Yeah, wants to see the rest here, or not?
Oh, he's going.
We find Teapot Cave or Cave 45, or however you want to call it. Over in Dark Sank.
Question is if Lin will just grab the items and go back, or if he'll go all the way through.
Since he goes to the right side, I'd assume he'd check out the connector.
Probably.
2 more entrances over here for HauntedQuest. And then probably Skullwoods for him, if I had to guess.
Likely.
First one being Minimal Dome.
Very nice.
That's a lot of our big loot spots out of the way already.
Yeah, we found a lot of high item density locations already.
With a piece of art, the flippers. Another piece of art. Another piece of art. And the bug net. Well, I guess the flippers are nice.
Flippers are pretty good. Well, it looks like Lin
Oh
is
no,
opting to leave.
Not following. That might hurt him. Obviously he doesn't know.
He has easy access to Desert Palace, so
Yeah.
it's not so bad.
And we find the shitty end of Super Bunny Cave. Ooh, our first bottle in the back of Skullwoods.
That is nice. We have not seen the sick kid yet, so at least you have the bottle beforehand. Swamp.
Ooh, small key to swamp.
That's
Super
a
Bunny.
very good one.
Yep. So no Skullwoods for HauntedQuest. And an interesting connector. Maybe. Oh. Probably useless connector, just one item here.
At least we get these checks out of the way without needing the mirror. Oh, that does somewhat isolate the item on the pyramid, which is unfortunate. Just gonna see a save and quit.
And Linlinlin following to the east or northwest Darkworld. See if he opts to follow Super Bunny as well, or if he decides to go to Skullwoods.
Could also opt to take the flippers east towards Catfish, maybe. There's some options here. HauntedQuest, meanwhile, checking out this eastern light world that we saw earlier from Linlinlin's side.
Yep. Gets the hint about Eastern. Which we're actually not far from now, just a hammer away from, since we found those mids already.
Yeah.
Usually it's the mids that are a bit more problematic to find in this mode, I feel. They don't unlock too much.
Yeah. Looks like we're getting some flipper checks from HauntedQuest. As Linlinlin finds their own flippers.
Yep. Nice arrows from Hobo. Linlinlin walking out. Looks like he's going east, as you suggested? No. Looks like Skullwood now. Or...
No, we're going east.
Yep. Oh yeah, he hasn't been to Sank yet. Dark Sank.
And we've got ourselves a vanilla pond of happiness.
Pipe.
Interesting.
And the connector.
Very nice palace, okay. Where could this one lead?
Laser bridge ledge. That doesn't do as much without the mirror.
Yeah, doesn't really do as much in general, since we already have access to the top.
Do we? In Light World? I don't think so.
Well, in the Dark World.
So yeah, if we find the mirror...
that would serve the same purpose.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Catfish. Not useful today. And without the mirror, this is sadly like a pretty annoying check to do.
Looks like we're getting a King's Tomb check from HauntedQuest.
Yep. Linlinlin will probably take the board here. Oh, there's our last item dance location.
Cave. Okay. Yeah.
90 rupees, 110 rupees, and a big key to Swamp, the fetch quest. Great. That's not quite what you're hoping for. And then takes the whirlpool down to Dark Lake Hylia. Can check the entrances over here.
Yeah, these ones are very out of the way usually.
It's hookshot.
Hookshot cave.
Okay. Got one check in there, and it's a connector. So probably the... there's the other end of Fire Castle.
Alright.
Nobody has taken yet. And the other end of the shitty connector.
Alright. Nice.
So they could have gone here in like 10 different ways. Well, 3 I guess, but... We see the Death Mountain Ascent Cave again. Not sure where HauntedQuest is going with this one. Maybe up to... that's one to ledge, yeah.
Checking back.
Oh yeah, he had to leave behind those two chests. Right. Yeah, I think usually it's called what? Fairy Ascension or something. It's just shitty connector.
Yeah, it's the I think the official quote-unquote name is the Fairy Ascent Cave. I don't know. It sucks. That's really all we need to know.
Hookshot Cave leads us to Desert Ledge. Linlinlin has not been over in this area.
Not much of note. But it does give Linlinlin an opportunity to check out this stuff.
Yep. Astronaut. He swapped with his brother.
Alright. See what we got in here. Swamp map, GT key, and the cape.
Not all that relevant.
And
Pretty
Misery
sure.
Meyer is our green pendant. HauntedQuest, meanwhile, finds the Old Man Rescue Cave at the bottom of Dark Death Mountain, and is doing that.
And Linlinlin follows the connector. which might prompt him to go over to Super Bunny Cave. So he just has to drop down from here.
Yeah. I expect... I mean, it'll be that
Or
or save and quit,
Skullwoods.
basically. Yeah, I guess you could walk over to Skullwoods.
Just knowing where this is always good, because the only way to get up here, if you need the other entrance, or the item I guess, is literally following this connector.
Yeah. Looks like we're heading over towards Skullwoods.
Yep. HauntedQuest meanwhile chooses to go a bit through Turtle Rock as well, which we saw earlier on Linlinlin.
Oh, we're not going to Skullwoods. Where are we going then? Desert Palace, or are we going south? We're going
Southern end apparently.
Alright.
Haven't seen anything over here yet from either of our players.
Yeah, this is all new territory. And we're starting off strong with a shop.
Yep. HauntedQuest also makes use of bombos for the Pokey, even though he has Temper Sword. It's probably still just easier and not much slower. Don't die to lasers, please, HauntedQuest. Thank you.
Yeah, Bombos is definitely a much safer strategy. Oh, we dig up a big key
Big key?
to Thieves Town.
Thieves Town. Good find. Dungeon we could complete. Obviously, we'd be orphaning the hell out of the big chest, but we might have to.
Yeah, although without the small key, not much in the back of Thieves Town is in logic, so I
That's
expect
true.
the runners will probably wait. Just some sticks from Stumpy.
Fitting.
Yep.
And gets the small key from the jump room. Nicely done.
And gets eaten. On purpose, of course.
Yep. You might check out where the left exit goes, or not. Since that's the last one we're missing. But yeah. Probably wants to see the rest of this first.
Swamp Palace. Oh, that's a great story there, friend.
I think that's 4 more entrances left for Linlinlin over here.
Yup.
And these hints so far are kinda meh. C-shaped house. 1 more item. Just a piece of art.
Not too exciting.
HauntedQuest now also finds his Swamp Palace. I don't know if he read or who read the hint. But yeah. Another single item cave. With a bit more love. Beautiful.
It's an upgrade.
True, true. I don't think the next one can give us 2 hearts though. Don't think those exist.
Yeah, no, not really.
Now just a storyteller left over here? Yeah. Can't go over towards... Wait, he could go over towards Pyramid. He has flippers. So I could see Linlinlin doing that, swimming around.
Yeah.
Doing Pyramid and Pod area.
Yeah. Although he may opt
Since he's
to
done...
isolate the pyramid item and wait for the mirror to show up.
Maybe, yeah. He hasn't taken the connector yet, right?
Yeah, he doesn't know he can get up there anyway.
Mm.
So he may opt to not check that. Yeah, looks like we're going swimming.
Looks at least Pod area, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Not sure if he'll go to Pyramid.
HauntedQuest meanwhile is checking the last Hyrule Castle exit and will find himself at the shopping mall, as it is often called. A graveyard ledge near the pod area.
With a bit of money. What is even in here in regular? Is it just a ferry? I assume.
Yeah, it's a fairy fountain.
I mean, the answer to is it a ferry or is it a shop is like almost always yes, but
Yeah. Now Linlin is checking out the pyramid item.
Okay. I mean, I guess it makes sense for him. He just wants to clear out the entire like Eastern Dark World here, since he's fully done with it after this.
Completely isolating this until you have the mirror could be problematic in case it is the mirror.
Yeah,
So,
that would be rough.
it's happened to me before.
Turtle Rock small. Yeah, pretty much, Chris. HauntedQuest now also finds himself on Desert Ledge after following the Hookshot Cave connector. Sadly, pretty useless. I think he is isolated Agina though, since he just followed the Spiral Cave connector.
And here is
That's good
Tower
for him.
of Hera, which we
Hello.
actually have the ability to... Well, we do not have a fire source, but we have the big key so we can clear Hera.
Yep. I think that's
Leaving one just behind,
basically the last dungeon except for Back of Hera and GT.
Yeah.
Which one did it say leads to desert on the hint?
Mimic Cave. So Mimic Cave is the back of desert.
Ah, so we will need the mirror for that. That is a really nice hint.
Those hints have been very strong.
Then again, Linlinlin doesn't know yet, since he hasn't followed the right exit of desert.
It's true.
He's only seen the front and the left.
There's a good chance he will do that now, just to know.
Yeah, I can see that. Since he's just a save and quit and a dash down away from the front entrance.
Yeah. And HauntedQuest now finally finding himself over here after taking that connector.
Nice.
Well, I guess we're done with...
That's a really good hint. Maya small, I think that's the second one, so pretty useless.
Yeah.
Might have some logical implications, but eh.
Well, we now know where every dungeon is except for Ganon's tower.
Yeah. There aren't even that many spots left, like they've cleared out a lot of the world already.
Yeah, we've got some entrances up on the East Death Mountain, and we got the Mire area.
Yep.
That's more or less it. HauntedQuest finds Ice Palace.
There's the Swamp Hint, he already knows. He's dipping in.
He's going in.
I mean, makes sense, I guess. He obviously can't do the like hammer locked stuff. Meanwhile, Hera, Crystal.
Nothing too useful in here, but we have the hint telling us you don't have to come back, and we got some maps.
Yep.
Information is not to be underestimated.
Yep. It's just really good that he doesn't have to come back for this. If Pod and the flute or the dark flute spot down here are nothing, he's just done with this area, so...
Yeah. 49 minutes is actually pretty early for entrance.
Yeah. First chest in Ice Palace garbage. But I guess a small key is nice to slow it. Yeah, if they defeat the dungeon, you'll see as on Linlin's tracker now, with the first dungeon being completed, the boss is just lit up. Unlock main leads to a common shop. That's a good hint to read.
We've gotten some pretty strong hints here, actually.
Yeah. A few garbage ones, but also a few really nice ones. So, pod area entirely done for, or I guess the entire East Dark World done for Linlin.
Yeah, never has to come back to any of that stuff. Let's see where he heads next. I don't think Lynn's done these two entrances down here.
Yeah. We've only seen them on HauntedQuest end. Yeah, not only Pod, he's done everything in the East, like shopping mall, catfish.
The entire east half of the Dark Overworld is just cleared out for Lynn. Feels good.
Yep.
Now we're finally getting our first look at the Ice Rod Cave area.
Yeah. Had an hour in. Freezer room in Ice Palace. Just quick combos. We have the big key. Freezer room with a turtle rock small.
That's 3 known. Oh,
Purple chest
is nothing.
dead. Beautiful.
Another pod small and the Ice Palace big chest.
Interesting. Logically required. Pod is a crystal. And there's the not quite right end of Spectacle Rock for Linen in Ice Rod Cave area.
It is at least a connector to follow, though.
Yeah,
So
since
this
the
rock
other
is not dead end.
since the other end is just a map, he's not all that interested. The connector desert main.
Well, that's
Not really useful.
that is a dead end.
Yep.
But at least that's another entrance cross.
I wonder where he goes now. I hope he's going to desert soon. Maybe Skullwoods area, something like that.
Probably off to do flipper checks.
Oh yeah,
Fire Rod in Ice Palace.
The usual.
Classic.
The usual. Looks like either just grabbing the hint or... Great, Bugnet hint.
Helpful.
Looks like he's opting to bomb jump.
Nuking the Boris real quick first so they don't get in the way. Makes sense. This can't be
Did
a
they
bit
not
of
leave
annoying
behind the
combo.
small ones this way? Ah.
Nope. If you burn them with bombas or fire rod, they don't split.
That is really nice. So one more check here.
If he survives.
Woo!
Oh, that's lucky.
Clutch hard. Just a 20.
So we got a fire rod in there, not much else.
Yeah, but that's still pretty good.
That is pretty good, but that shouldn't hurt Linlinlin too badly.
Yeah, the only
Unless
thing back
the
of Skullwoods.
hammer is hard locked behind the fire rod in some fashion.
Yep.
Which is a possibility, certainly. Getting our first look at the Zora area now. Got the potion shop. And then opting to buy a potion, having quite the surplus of cash.
Yeah, having a potion is never really bad.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know.
Scenarios you end up in this mode.
Yep. 10 arrows on the ledge. So just Mr. Scamfish himself. Looks like HauntedQuest going back to pod now, while Zora just gives us a crappy shield.
He does have a lot of keys, so that makes sense.
Yeah. He has 4, right? Yeah, he has 4. So a lot of this is even in logic.
Yeah.
Castle map, really useful. And
Does
Lin
he really
opting
get
to
much?
do the same.
Yeah.
Lin only has 2 keys. Quite the difference.
Yeah.
Then again, he can do the exact same checks, basically. Might have to leave behind Harmless Hellway, I guess.
Yeah. Has to leave behind that, but aside from that, he can access all the stuff in the back.
Yep. So we could see something like the mirror back here, which would open up a lot of the seed for us.
Yeah.
Or a green
Green
rupee.
rupee. That works too.
Sadly, so far, this shouldn't be the mirror unless we find a connector. Since we've seen the lamp on the race game.
Yeah.
That's gonna be Linlinlin's mirror shield, really nice.
Feels good, man. Rip frames.
Probably wondering what he got. Oh, he saw it. And a blue mail. Not bad to leave that behind.
Yeah.
Obviously, mail upgrades are nice, but
Now we're gonna be seeing the hammer jump, as it is called. Lin gets the lineup.
nice sync.
Nice. Very nice sync.
See that darkroom navigation? Piece of art. Shuffle, okay.
More sync.
Looks like... I'm not sure why HauntedQuest is death warping. Maybe he wants to check BKHS with the last key?
He's
But then again, he knows
setting up
this is a crystal. Oh, safe scum.
Yeah, he's probably setting up a safe scum, is my guess.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Linlin, meanwhile, looks to be heading back through Hyrule Castle.
Yep. Where does this put him again? Oh yeah. Village of Outcasts.
Yeah. See where he opts to go from here. Heading north, perhaps we're finally getting a look at Skullwoods.
Yep. Kind of annoying for him, since he's gonna isolate, what's it called? The back of Skullwoods? About that fire rod?
HauntedQuest heading into Mire has the ability to do everything except for Vitreous in here, so that makes sense.
Yep.
7
choice.
relatively quick items. Looks like Lin is following this connector.
Yeah, that's good for him.
Yeah.
Swamp Small and East of Mountain, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, Desert was East of Mountain. Where did this one lead?
This one goes to the top of the castle.
Oh, right. Which had basically nothing. And looks like HauntedQuest knows how to route this. In Keysanity. There's Lin's Swamp Small. And a wonderful, basically dead end.
Yeah.
So yeah.
At least he can cross the Hyrule Castle battlements off and not have to backtrack for it later.
Yeah, true. Since he got the pyramid item already. At least you can save and quit out of Aginas. Yep. Nice.
Left side
swamp.
And that's pretty good.
Yep. Basically dead for him, since he has gone through Ice Palace already. Doesn't really need the small key or want the small key.
Yeah, and even then doing left side swamp probably
Just
takes
for
more
that,
time
yeah.
than having a small key saves
Yep.
in Ice Palace. So
Where is Lin going now?
Looks like Ice Palace.
Probably, which is good for him. Because
Get
as
his
far as
fire
we
on.
know, yeah, you can't get the hammer yet.
Yeah, we have not seen the hammer at all. Trying to think of what we have left open to us that we have not seen.
Not much. Skull Woods is the main thing, I believe.
Skull Woods and the Smith sequence.
Oh yeah, right. Got mids on HauntedQuest and yeah, I think that's almost it.
The shovel spot, but that is like miles removed from logic.
Yep. We can't
Big
get to the top of
key to
EDM at the
Dark
moment.
Palace.
Or Hera entrance is the problem.
Yeah.
Like the only stuff in that list that we can actually do is Skullwoods.
So we've got a Dark Palace big key in Meyer. And a flute.
That's
there
decent.
Okay. That's
Meyer access.
Yep. That's the progression right there. That gives us more entrances to check.
Yep. With that fire source, Lin might also be drawn to Meyer, if I had to guess.
Yeah, another Skullwoods key. Yeah, Lin does need to make his way through Desert Palace, though, to get those mitts.
Yep. Otherwise the flute doesn't really do much for him. We have a very empty inventory for 1 hour in, even for cross keys.
Yeah, this is kind of depressing.
We have like 4 items, 2 of which are the shovel and the bugnet.
Oh, is that the first Skullwoods key? I guess I'm
Yeah, that was the first one.
getting...
Which is decent. Yeah, GT might be in Meyer. But even then, we can't do crap in GD.
I'd probably give HauntedQuest a slight lead.
Yeah, probably. Lin has done more of the overworld, like especially the east side.
Like HauntedQuest hasn't touched the east side of the world. He hasn't done Tower of Hera.
But obviously he has the mids and the flute, which is really nice.
Yeah, he's ahead on the progression, but behind on checks, so Lin can easily make up time later.
Yeah, it really depends on what decisions Lin makes, basically. Like, if Lin pushes off going through that desert connector for ages, it might really hurt him.
Yeah, but he's probably going to check it sooner rather than later at this point. I don't think he has very much left.
Yeah, probably.
I expect after the fire rod, he'll just go straight to Meyer, and then probably.
Hopefully he remembers he hasn't gone through the right end exit of desert.
Yeah.
He should, but as I learned recently, don't spin with Tempered Sword against Moth.
Yeah, it's not very effective.
Just slash. With the Cane of Samaria. That's a few more entrances as well. Oh, well, no, not actually entrances, just items. Oh.
Yeah.
That's 3 items in the front and 1 in the back. Crystal Roller, I think.
Yep.
That's a pretty good find on HauntedQuest's end. So what do we need? We for sure need the mirror, since that leads to our bow. We don't know yet if we need the hookshot. Swamp could be a pendant.
It's really hard to tell what we need. We don't
Yeah,
have
we
a lot of
haven't
information.
gotten much dungeon info, right?
Yeah. We know 3 crystals and 1 pendant, and that's it. Shovel leads to nothing.
True, we definitely need the hammer for pod. And that's basically it for what we know.
Looks like Lynn is giving us our first look at Skullwood's proper.
Yep. Now, with the fire rod in hand, I feel that's what he was waiting for, basically, so he doesn't orphan the entrance.
Yeah, I was probably waiting for either the fire rod or the big key to show up.
Yep. Let's see if it's bullshit woods.
Yeah, it's always bullshit woods.
Yep. It should be in 1/3 of the cases, it feels like it's in 90% of the cases.
Yeah. HauntedQuest, meanwhile, catching up on some of these incredibly useless overroll checks, which Lynn should probably be happy for.
And it's bullshit woods.
Classic.
Yeah, like, not much of that entire, like, Dark World east side has led to anything for Lynn.
Yeah, the only thing that was really over in the east side of the map was Tower of Hera, which
Had
was
nothing.
empty. It's just a crystal that needs to be collected at some point.
Compass chest. What you gonna do? 10 arrows. Beautiful. Cat, please move away. Thank you. Time to go for some drop downs. HauntedQuest now finally getting the news that Myers a pendant. Don't think he's known yet.
Assorted junk.
Oh, that was actually the swamp map. We haven't seen a map check for that yet.
Yeah.
I don't think we have many other maps.
Yeah. Big key.
Big key for Eastern.
Palace.
Could be relevant. Since we haven't. Go ahead.
Hammer first.
Oh yeah, right. I was about to say since we haven't found it yet, but yeah, we got the hint earlier. Maya shed? Nothing. Oh, the left side of Turtle Rock. Great. The mids are on east of mountain.
Which, as far as we know, is only accessible via the right side of Desert Palace, which Lynn has not exited yet.
Yep. Maya main. Gonna get opened up. Oh, it's the setup that lets you actually go back for bullshit woods.
Amazing, you can escape.
The 1 in 12.
Maya main is the curiosity shop.
So just 1 entrance left in here, I believe. My area completely empty so far.
Yeah, this is a pretty big disappointment. I thought this was gonna be your big breakthrough, but I guess not. Unless this is GT.
Nope.
It's not GT.
It's a gold B.
And even then, we can't really do anything in GT.
We see Swamp as a pendant.
Pendant Swamp, okay.
We're just missing 1 now.
Hookshot potentially not required.
Yep, we know the climb is just 1 item. Or I guess 2 behind the hookshot. Let's see where Linlinlin goes. Lynn is really having fun over here. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this horrible? just trying to find the right drop down. There it is.
So what are we... What's left? Smith chain, is that it?
I think it might be.
Unless these last couple chests in Skullwoods have something, I think that's the only thing we've got left in Logic. I mean, the cane opens a few checks in Turtle Rock,
yeah.
but that's out of Logic until we find the last Skullwoods key.
Where was the cane and which one? Oh, it was on Moth Ride.
Mothula.
Yeah, so we need one more key for that. Then now looking for Hyrule Castle, I believe, is down here.
Yeah, I wonder where he's headed.
Good question. Hyrule left, so Village of Outcasts?
Desert Palace, probably.
Probably, yeah. I think saving quitting to Sank would have been faster though if he wants to go to Desert. Oh, Skullwoods as well, right?
Oh, right, yeah, Skullwoods.
He hasn't done that yet.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah, he tried his hardest to keep the key
yeah.
in the front because he hasn't found the one that HauntedQuest has yet.
Yeah, you don't want to be stuck in a position where you have to find the Skullwoods key to kill Mothula. It's not fun.
Yeah. Linlinlin still got a little sword disadvantage.
HauntedQuest bomb jumping to the big chest, forgetting he does not have the big key. Bit of an oopsie.
Happens. But we'll also get his keys done big.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're pretty low on options here.
Yep.
I believe the only thing we have left in Logic is the Smiths, because we got a hint for the purple chest.
Yep.
So I think...
The problem is that our runners have been, like, very divergent in what they did, so... Both of them have quite a lot to do. It's just we know that it's pretty low in terms of options. HauntedQuest doing one of the things we haven't seen.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible that the Smiths just have the last Skullwood small key, and the intended progression is
Yep.
the Cane of Samaria to check out Turtle Rock. But even then, we don't have that many small keys for Turtle Rock, so this is also out of Logic until we find more of those.
Well, we do have found all four entrances.
Right, we have the front.
The front is just near Link's house, so I'm not sure why HauntedQuest is spending a key here.
Yeah, I forgot we had that, but yeah. Len's going here. This is a place where we can go and get things.
So they're doing the same place. Ice Rod.
Okay. Well, that's probably required, but not very helpful at the moment.
Yeah, we don't have the big key. Then again, Ice Rock in Turtle Rock is appreciated.
Yep.
We like our memes.
I do like memes.
Sadly, no hookshot, so scenic route.
Yep. So what?
Hey, it wasn't on Laser Bridge this time.
Try to think what the Smiths might have for us.
Good question. Like Hammer, Mirror are obviously the big ones. But Piece of Art, Small Key to GT? We haven't found GT yet.
Okay, well that's not it.
What is this garbage?
So the Smiths have to have some big progression, I'm pretty sure. I can't think of any other locations we have left.
Crystal Roller.
True.
So we have the back of TR.
Yeah, but we can't get the lamp, so that's out of Logic.
Oh, right. I forgot that dark room. I think it has to be Smith at this point. Question mark? Oh, it looks like Lynn is going to Desert. He's
Yeah.
doing it.
Lin's gonna get those Titan Smiths finally. About, I don't even know how long after HauntedQuest got him. Must have been
Half an
at least
hour?
40 minutes.
Yeah,
I don't think
45
it's
maybe even.
really cost him that much though.
Not really, no. There wasn't anything mid-slogged, so...
Like some slightly awkward overworld traversal is about it.
Haunted now catching up on a few overworld checks that Lin has done that lead to absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I think about the only thing Lin has done that HauntedQuest hasn't that was of any value was Tower of Hera.
Yep.
But
We haven't even found the dam yet, right? So we can't even check the first two chests in Swamp?
HauntedQuest had the opportunity to dodge the lag shield, but he missed it. Pepe hands.
Stood too far in the middle.
Yeah, we haven't seen the dam yet.
So we can't even do that? Huh.
Yeah, our options are running pretty thin here.
For Lin, Meyer is one of the last few options for him.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
On the right side, Lin has the Cane of Samaria.
That is true. He could go do the Vidi. Still out of logic because no lamp,
Yeah, and we know it's a pendant, so...
but it's 2 extra checks, so... Yeah, the Smiths are, I think, over in the Eastern area?
Right here where Lin is right
Oh, yeah.
now.
Storyteller, right.
Well, we're seeing it now.
Okay.
Just picked up the Smith. I don't think HauntedQuest has done any of these southern checks.
I don't think so, yeah. Smiths, would it just be forging a mirror? Or a hammer? Like, I can't see anything else giving us much access. Can't do the digging game while you have the Smith with you, sadly.
Which is a bit unfortunate for HauntedQuest. He won't be getting his
Yeah.
Thieves Down Big Key.
That is super isolated now for him.
Yeah, like... Well, he can get it when he goes to pick up the lamp with the mirror later, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
Lin heading to Hyrule Castle again. Probably going to pick up the Smith, I would guess.
I think so.
Likely Lin wants to focus on mitts checks now, since he just got the mitts. And has been running dry for a while. So I expect we'll see a pretty quick Smith check. Now where was that flute? That was in Meyer, right?
Yep. Meyer's the one thing he still needs to do. That HauntedQuest has over him, basically.
Although the Meyer area was actually empty, so maybe not.
Complete garbage.
I guess the Smith could be the Thieves Town small key. Oh, actually,
Maybe.
The Maiden's Chest is still a thing we have in Logic.
Yep, you're right.
That's the
Oh
one
god.
other thing we have left.
Oh god. Been taking the Smith through desert.
Not quite sure where he's going.
Me neither? Why does he want to take the Smith to the east of mountain?
What's here in the Dark World? There's a connector here. I'm not really sure what his plan is right now.
Yeah, me neither. May have just forgotten to check the middle? After getting the Titans? Yeah, looks like.
Looks that way.
Gets utterly destroyed in Hotel Mario %.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's ever been so dumpstered in Hotel Mario % before. That was a real blowout. Alright, we're finally about to see the Smith check. Now, if this is nothing, then we have the Maiden's Chest in Thieves Town, and I think
Yeah.
that's it.
HauntedQuest may have marked it in the wrong world. The Smiths are always in the light world.
I don't think he's been over here yet at all.
Maybe, yeah, maybe he's just checking. That might also be the case. And Smiths? Smoke? Oh, is it Thief Town? No.
Ah,
That puts
Skullwoods.
Kane in logic?
Kane's in logic now.
At least we know that now.
Sure.
Linlin doesn't know. Because he's missing the other key. So it's gonna be... No, it can't be Crystal Roller.
It's the Maiden Chest, I guess. I think that's the only thing we haven't seen.
Thanks for the raid, Rosenruns. Rosenruns, sorry. He's going to Thief... Yeah. To Pelrock. This is, again, not in logic, as Kuma pointed out, since you're gonna have to go through this dark room if you don't have the big key.
Yeah, getting this from the back like this requires the lamp by logic.
It is probably the easiest dark room, since you literally press up on the D-pad.
Yep. Doesn't get much easier. HauntedQuest finds Tower of Hera.
Sadly, this will despawn his frog.
Yeah, but I guess that gives him incentive to go back to the digging game and get his big key.
I guess. The book?
Okay.
What? Does the maiden have the mirror? For the lamp?
The book does nothing right now, because we...
Oh yeah, we saw it as a
main, and we can't access the tablets.
Yeah. You're right.
For HauntedQuest, he's doing the basement before getting his hint upstairs. That's an oof.
Yeah, Linlin didn't have a fire source, so... Where even was Thief's Town? Oh yeah, Bonkar's near Link's house.
Yeah, Linlin's making the Meyer play. Makes sense.
Yep. I actually do not know what HauntedQuest sprite is. It might be Zora?
I think so.
I don't know all of them. Do know Linlin's is the girl from Secret of Mana.
So, there was a flute in here. Was there anything else of note in here? A couple.
There was one key or something in the spike chest, I think?
Yeah, there were some small keys, I think.
Maybe that's where the Skullwoods key was.
Yeah, it might have been in here. I'm pretty sure that was in here.
Don't quite
so
remember.
Logically required Misery Mire double dip, assuming Vitius is required.
Yep. I think we'll see Linlin take on Vidi. He's got Tampered now, he's got Cape.
Yeah.
That's pretty much a free kill for him. Well, he might bail because he finds the flute, but at the same time it would be... Oh, runs out of magic.
That's unfortunate.
Oopsies. But it has a blue potion. And there's a hint for HauntedQuest with some rage slashes.
I don't... Oh.
Oops. Takes a fall during the spin buffer.
That's a bit of a yikes setback.
Yep.
It's
Not sure why he...
I'm not quite sure how much, but more than 0.
Probably almost close to a minute. No, not quite a minute.
I think it's 50 seconds-ish to fall there.
Good bit of walking for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, Vitreous is a thing Lin can do that we haven't seen, but again, it's out of logic until we get that lamp.
Do we have any connectors left open, maybe?
I don't think so. Then gets their left side swamp palace hint. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't
looking as well.
We have any unchecked connectors.
It's Backrock.
At least I can't see any on my map.
Me neither.
Yeah. I don't think we have anything in the connector department that we haven't seen. So I'm assuming the Maiden's Chest in Thieves Town is just the mirror at this point.
Probably. Goodbye, frog. It was nice knowing you.
Rip Froggy. Pepe hands.
For those that don't know, the frog despawns if you get a crystal. For some god-known reason. Oh, Hotbake was in here.
The pod big, that was what was in here.
Yeah, I knew there was a key in here, but I didn't remember which one. And the frog would stay with you if you found a pendant. I assume
yeah,
because of the maidens in vanilla, right?
Yeah. The frog also despawns if you defeat Aghanim 1. I'm not sure why.
Really? That's weird. Like, most of them I understand because there's just another follower or NPC in some sort.
Lin seems a bit indecisive about Vitrios, but looks like
yeah. Looks like it. He's probably running very low on like in logic options, so you might just hope that he finds something out of logic here.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, yes, going into Thieves Town, you're obviously not gonna check just the maiden. You're gonna clear it except the big chest.
But you're isolating a check and only one is in logic back there.
Yeah.
But it looks like that one chest is probably our progression.
Yeah, I really can't think of anything else. HauntedQuest save and quitting. Let's see where he goes.
He's pulling his flute out, so he's off to somewhere that isn't Thieves Town.
Yep. I could see him going back for the froggy now.
Yeah.
Like dig game and then frog this time.
Alright, he doesn't have the Thieves Town big key, that's right. He can't do Thieves Town.
Oh yeah, he needs to dig first. Lin having fun in the Maya Dark Rooms. Uh-oh, he doesn't have a potion anymore. It's getting kinda dicey.
Dead.
It sort of depends if HauntedQuest just follows this Thieves Town big key. He might find it first.
Yeah.
If he clears up a few more overworld spots, like I think HauntedQuest hasn't done catfish stuff, for example, or Dark Shopping Mall. This is now pretty spicy for Linlinlin. He doesn't have much. He's farming the blobs for a bit. Probably wants some magic, some health. Some magic would allow him to just use the cape, or not.
I think he might have enough magic to kill the small eyeballs if he mashes really hard.
Yeah, just stands there with cape and mashes.
At least tempered spins make pretty quick work of the eyeballs.
Yeah. And Froggy gets taken over to catfish. Ooh.
That was
that laser.
spicy.
Okay, that's not gone. That big eye itself shouldn't be a problem for Lin.
Yeah, just needs to be careful.
Yeah, but with tempered, that's not too bad. If this was hammer, would be a different story.
It just goes down.
Just bombs.
Bombs.
Either Sazrala, but then again, non-logic. Or Maiden, I guess. It's gotta be the Maiden.
Yeah, I think that's the single thing we haven't seen. I don't think there's anything else. Where's Lin going? Oh, right, hasn't activated the flute.
Have we
That'll be
seen
there.
digging?
Yes.
Okay,
I
couldn't remember.
that earlier. Looks like HauntedQuest is going towards Town.
Yeah. Lin probably doing the Maya checks first, as expected. Digging game was Thieves Down big, which is why HauntedQuest is coming back here. Oh, my bet is on the hammer.
I'm feeling mirror.
If it's anything but mirror or hammer and just some stupid fetch quest, I'm sorry for our runners.
Okay, but hear me out, right? What if it's the Thieves Town small key?
For something to be on blind. For hammer on blind, then you go back in for the big chest.
Yep.
Oh. Connector behind the pyramid.
Probably irrelevant, but
Yeah.
something to keep in mind.
Yeah, it could be Spec Rock, the one where you can get the item, but that's just a map. And I think we haven't seen the Elder House, the short connector.
I believe you're correct. So
At least I haven't marked that one.
Then presumably turning in his green pendant and then... Oh, no, no. Where are we? Oh, he hasn't checked digging yet, okay. Yeah, I knew one of them did it earlier. Couldn't remember who. But even then, the shovel was out of logic, so...
Yep. Probably green pendant for Lin. Or not? Oh, King's Tomb.
Yeah, King's Tomb. Well, moment of truth coming up here momentarily.
Yep. Oh. Game, please!
Alright, where's the potion shop?
Over in the waterfall.
Right.
Oh, this game.
What a beautiful sequence this is.
I mean, it doesn't have to be. And just be hammer and mirror right there.
Alright, we're going for it. Lin's going into Thieves Town as well.
Okay. I think they're pretty even. There might be a few scrap checks here and there that one has and the other hasn't. But they're very even now. And the mirror on black. What? Is it just gonna be a small key?
Is the mushroom just the Thieves Town small key? Or
that would be hilarious.
I think the big difference is that Linlin's killed Vitreous, which...
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll ever see HauntedQuest do.
Yeah. Well, this is not quite when you want to find a mirror. Because now it's a bunch of garbage one-offs.
I would still probably turn in that mushroom right away.
Yeah, I think so. Because they should realize that this isn't in logic, so...
Yeah.
That's a good question, Magna Draconis.
We get a Quake medallion from the brewery in Tower of Hera.
Okay. We can grab our bow now.
Yeah. Put this spicy book to use.
I always thought blind was male, yeah.
Pretty sure blind's male.
Since the guy sitting in Blind's hut in the light world, isn't that supposed to be blind?
I think so. I think that's
In like his
blind's
other
light
form.
world counterpart.
Yeah.
I don't know. Alright, well, we have a mirror now. What do we do with that? Well, I think Blind's lore is that he's like some kind of master of disguise, so he disguises himself as the Crystal Maiden to trick you or something. I don't know.
Lore, forehead.
Look, I only play this game. I'm not a lore expert. Yeah, Blind's basically Loki. Let's go with that.
Over to K45. Just a hint. Book can be found in Turtle Rock. Oh yeah. Wait, no, we haven't gotten that yet.
Now Linlinlin has.
Oh yeah, Linlinlin got it. Right.
Yeah.
It's just locked behind the lamp, which we can now get. But actually the tablets might lead to something now.
Yeah, and Lynn can check the ether tablet, which HauntedQuest did just leave behind.
Yep.
But it's only a saving quid away, so it's not a big loss.
Yeah.
Lynn takes out Blind, gets the mirror. Now, I'm not sure if this mirror is the logical progression. It might actually be deeper. Like, I think it's pretty likely the mushroom just leads to the Thieves' Town small key.
Yeah, it might also be the hammer though.
Yeah.
So I'd be really tempted to hand that in real quick.
Yeah, I think you kinda have to. And Lynn is pulling out the flute to maybe do just that.
There's the dam
There we
in the
go.
left side race game.
Yeah, still no hammer, so we can't do much in Swamp Palace, but...
Yep. How about some hammer in the front of swamp memes after this shit?
And yeah, Lynn is going straight for the mushroom turn-in.
I can see it.
And we'll see if it's the swamp key, or the thieves key, or if it's something else entirely. It's
Something
probably
else.
just the thieves key.
Yeah,
But it
I
could be the
can't
hammer.
think of much that puts stuff in logic other than the hammer.
Yeah, looks like it's
Looks
the
like it's a
console.
thieves key. That's hilarious, dude. That's actually hilarious. Gotta go into the maiden cell to get the mushroom to grab the Thieves' Town small to get the mirror. If there's something in the Turtle Rock big chest now, after we find this hammer after some goddamn chain, I'm gonna puke.
What a disgusting sequence.
We're going for the back of his cape now.
Imagine if the hammer's back here and you could have key stolen that like 10 years ago.
Oh, that would be spicy.
Castle
Castle Tower's
key.
second key, bottle, and 5 rupees.
That's not very useful. Lynn's getting that bow. And we'll probably be giving us
Oopsies.
a tablet check. Whoopsie.
Yeah, like they are so far from being done. Well, I guess it kind of depends where the rest of this garbage is, but... Tablet, just 20 bucks. Back to Port for HauntedQuest. Oh yeah, he hasn't seen Bowside.
Yeah.
So this saves Lynn quite a bit of time.
Yeah, Lynn Mimic clipped this junk earlier. Much earlier.
Yeah, like 5 minutes in earlier.
Yeah. Lynn picks up the Quake. Back to Outcasts.
Probably going for a race quest and race game and the lamp. Might also be going for the back of escape.
Yeah. We'll also be able to route in Bombo's tablet here somewhat efficiently.
True. If he doesn't go for the escape. Or I guess he could walk out of escape.
Well, if he mirrors here, he loses the portal. If he mirrors for escape.
Oh yeah, right, since he can't hammer back to it. So yeah, probably doing escape at some later point. Okay, 45 first for him. Yeah, hammer is the big one that's missing now. We needed to complete pot, we needed to enter Eastern.
Yeah, hammer
Vanilla!
gives us a lot.
What? What?
We have not seen GT yet. Is that a
Yeah.
vanilla hammer?
Well then. We could have sequence broken that a while ago.
Yeah.
We got that pot Bicky and Meyer. Obviously, still pretty well, not far from logic now, just 2 small keys, but
That's
what?
disgusting.
I guess we just complete Palace of Darkness and Eastern.
Yeah, I guess.
That is literal vanilla, yes. There's a reason the bomb jump there is called Hammer Yum. That's not really where I expected to see this thing. I kind of was expecting us to find GT with the mirror and it being on the right side.
Yeah, that might also be kind of bad for Linlinlin. He has done most of pod. Doesn't really have much incentive to go back.
He's left behind, or he has left behind a few chests though, since he didn't have the small keys. Like he's left behind Harmless Hellway and I think the big key chest.
Yeah.
We might be incentivized to go back. But yeah, that's a big find for Haunted.
Yeah, that's a pretty big one.
Like they were
basically
in sync in Thieves Town, but this one puts him a good bit ahead again until Lin finds this as well. Yeah, purple chest is dead.
Yeah, purple chest is just some cash. Let's see where Linlinlin heads to next.
Damn item is a biggie.
That's nice. To
Desert, we need that one. Apparently, HauntedQuest has a ton of, or has found the right map for Ice Palace being a pendant. So he knows all the dungeons.
All we need is the Turtle Rock Big Key.
Yeah. Yeah. Know where Eastern is. It's amazing that you got hints for Eastern and the back of Desert.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So yeah, they can even complete Eastern now. Technically Desert, but HauntedQuest still needs to pick up the big key. And they can complete Ice. So... Huh. Might not actually be all that long. Looks like Lin is taking the found key immediately to Desert, which makes sense.
Yep. Definitely.
Since he presumably, yeah, he doesn't know yet.
Okay, so HauntedQuest needs Turtle Rock Big Key and Desert Big Key. Oh, there's
Well,
the Turtle Rock Big Key. Okay, that's that.
We're in no mode suddenly. 10 minutes ago, saying the seat might take quite a while. Um. Oh.
Yeah, I guess we're in no mode. So
And for Haunted Quest, it's basically just a flute to 7, and he is in actual go mode, right? He's not missing anything? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's as long as he got the desert hint and understood it.
Lin, meanwhile, has to go back to pod to get the hammer.
Yep.
I don't know how much he really has open. Can't imagine it's too much.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too much. Yeah, no hookshot needed, no GT needed. We don't even know where it is. You don't see that every day. Yeah, if he just flutes to 7, since he's drained the dam, he's good. If he doesn't do that and like clears a bunch of dungeons that he could go mode, Linlinlin has a good chance of catching up, depending on when he goes to pod.
I think the absolute worst thing that could happen to Linlin right now is finding Ganon's tower.
Yeah, that would be absolutely horrible. Well, here's the side where you can get the map. Maybe that gives Lin the information he needs. Maybe he has it already and just hasn't checked his maps. I don't know. Deerstone map. Well, that's useless.
Tell us about the shovel, don't tell us about the hammer. That would have been useful.
Hammers and Palace of Darkness, but I've cleared almost all of it. Then I'm going. Oh, floating island. So we haven't seen what's up there yet.
Yeah.
And I guess the rest of the east of mountain. And arrows. Oh baby. It just really depends how long Lin takes to go to pod. If Lin goes to pod and then starts clearing the dungeons and finds the biggie like HauntedQuest does, he's in go mode.
Yeah.
HauntedQuest flutes to 7, he's in go mode. This can go either way.
Given that he didn't flute to 7 already, it might take him a while.
Yeah, people for some reason put that off for too long for my taste. Like, if you have the flute and drain the dam, and are fluting anywhere else, just flute to 7 real quick before you flute to the other place.
Maybe this pod key gives Lin some ideas.
Or not. Check about cave, probably.
See where HauntedQuest's off to now.
Yeah, there's a few. Oh no.
Ooh.
This might be ripped for Lin. That's a few minutes wasted in here.
Well, at least he can't do the right side.
Left side, yeah.
Or left side, yeah.
Still, he's gonna go back to Ice Armors. He might even climb for all we know. Yeah, GT in checkerboard. HauntedQuest now goes to Turtle Rock. Understandably, might opt to check Crystal Roller. Maybe not. Depends on how lucky he feels, I guess. That he finds the last key.
We are in no mode, so we know there's nothing
There might be some logical required small keys in here, but there's nothing the runners actually need. So, yeah, this is all waste of time for Lin.
Well, it's just a matter of time now.
Yeah, this should be Haunted Quests now.
Yeah, although he hasn't
Like, unless
the
he...
7 yet.
Yeah, unless he really forgets about the item.
Take him a while to remember.
Yeah. As I said, for some reason, runners tend to put checking that item off way too long, for my taste.
Or sometimes just flat out forget.
Completely forget it, yeah. It happens.
I've forgotten that item a couple times myself, and
Yeah.
of course.
If you drain them, you're just thinking of Swamp, basically. Not of that item.
I remember one scene where I left my Cane of Samaria lying there for literally 2 hours. That was pretty good.
I mean, it's understandable that Lin is doing this, since this is just a really check-intensive place. And
Yeah.
Hammer could very well be in here, except on the left side, of course. So, like, this is entirely reasonable, it's just we know it's complete garbage, so...
Yeah.
It's just wasted time for him. And not just a small amount, like, this is literal minutes he's wasting here. And with how close this race is, he just doesn't have to give minutes.
Yeah. There is, of course, a chance, though, that HauntedQuest somehow finds his way here as well, and then actually
True.
does the entire thing.
True,
You never
in
know.
the search for Desert Big, the hook shot. Now we can do the entire climb, so that might get him there. Or make him do it.
At least he can't waste time in Swamp Palace.
True. True. There's Haunted's book, which might waste some time for him to make this race closer.
The book might also draw him to the Bombos tablet, in which case he'll find the desert.
That's true. So that could be lucky for him. We'll have to see. At the same time, if he really forgot about the item, he's going there in the Dark World since he needs to mirror over. So he might not get the item.
Who knows?
And
I mean,
yeah,
at this
Lin
point,
is climbing.
At this point, it's literally just a matter of how long it takes HauntedQuest to remember that the flooded item is there.
Yeah.
If it takes him longer than it takes Linlinlin to find the hammer, then...
Which, let's be honest, seems likely at this point.
It's not out of the realm of possibility. Like, the hammer is blocking Linlinlin off from a lot.
Hey, stick it. With the compass. Thank you.
Especially if one finds Ganon's tower. Like, that's probably in the back of his mind, too, that Ganon's tower is probably where he needs to go to get the item he's looking for.
Yeah.
So he's probably prioritizing entrances to find it.
Yeah, that might actually be true. He has the flute out. He might be finding GT as well.
We'll see if he flutes to 6 or 7.
Yup.
That's probably the big decider here.
Yeah, I don't know, Allison. Who does that? He flutes to 6. Ooh.
Oh.
We might have a race after all.
This is getting real spicy.
That's probably the entirety of GT for HauntedQuest.
Yeah, he's gonna waste even more minutes in here than Linlinlin.
Oh god.
Where's Swamp Palace?
Up on West Death Mountain. The ledge below.
Lin needs Hammer and Turtle Rock Big Key. He has a hint that Eastern Palace is at Hammer Pegs.
In the first
Turtle
chest.
Rock Big Key is just in the first chest in Eastern.
Yeah. So once he gets his hammer, he is basically in go mode, because why wouldn't he do dungeons he can do? But yeah, and HauntedQuest just needs the flute to 7. The big key he needs is literally sitting there. And he's clearing GT instead.
Yeah.
And that's...
And there's... if he hasn't fluted to 7 yet, I think he's doing Swamp Palace after this.
Probably, yeah, with the hookshot. Oh, this hurts.
This...
Please flute to 7 after draining the damn people, please.
Oh, this is gonna get ugly, boys. This is gonna
Like, I
get
know
really
it's a single item, but please flute over there.
It's a single item, but it's also like a 10-second check, people.
Yep.
You can't do this to me.
Oh, what's gonna be in the climb, forehead?
We're about to find out. Hopefully no debate fetch quests.
I don't think there are many left, are there? I guess the powder? Like that's it? Maybe some
Wildwood's big
Smoggy
key.
or big? Yeah. Oh boy, yep. Hey, HauntedQuest. Quick mode on 2. An entirely empty GT. Is this open mode? Jesus.
Yes, Ganon has been found.
Yeah, he's just sitting in the stupid fairy drop down. Just a quick flute to 2 for them. Oh boy, I think there's one item behind this, right? The lumberjack?
Yeah, it should be one item behind Aga 2. So let's see, where's Linlinlin go next? I assume Linlinlin will probably take that hookshot to Hookshot Cave.
Yup. Behind Act 2, yeah.
Yeah. Hit sequel to popular Link to the Past player Act the Boker.
What are these patterns that Lin's getting? Jesus.
Yeah, these Aga 2 patterns aren't great.
They aren't lined up
so
at all. Oh,
we're gonna see.
boy.
The question is...
HauntedQuest is even bomb jumping these before doing right side. What?
What? Now I'm confused.
Why would you go out of logic? I disagree with this.
So the question is, after clearing out the basement, will he do the climb, or will he do Swamp Palace? 'Cause at this point, he's not fluting to 7 anytime soon.
Yeah. Ether! That's
Okay.
useless.
That's pretty pointless.
At least we didn't get any debate fetch quests over here. I don't get why HauntedQuest is doing it this way.
So Lin is fluting to 6 again to go to Hookshot Cave, I suppose.
Probably, yeah. Or not?
Green
Oh, Sarasrada, yeah.
Turn that in yet.
Right.
I
That
forgot to turn that in earlier.
is in logic now. Sick.
Not very
16 hearts.
where are we going now?
I think
this
he's
is...
checking Bumper Ledge.
Yeah, Bumper Ledge.
Hasn't done that one yet.
I think all Lin has left in pod is the big key chest and the big chest, and of course Helmus Arcane.
I think he might have Harmless Hellway left as well, because he only had 2 keys and opened the front door.
Yeah, you might be right, actually.
So he might be drawn a bit more over there.
If he stumbles upon the 6th key, then...
Hopefully he goes, yeah.
That's not fun.
Yeah, we saw that earlier on HauntedQuest side, I believe. I think he followed... No! I don't think he's followed this right.
Maybe Lin will go over the graveyard ledge from here.
Oh, big key to Skullwoods in rando room. Oh.
More debate.
Oh, that's not the one HauntedQuest wanted to see.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa.
I'm curious to see what HauntedQuest does next, though.
I'm assuming Swamp.
Probably Swamp.
Like, he might just climb because he's right here, even though it's not far to come back to. Hey, half magic.
Halfsies, not something you're upset about, but also definitely not what Lin's looking for here.
Yep. I mean, to be honest, Hammer Go mode isn't the worst thing to happen to you, just because it blocks off a shit ton.
Yeah. Looks like we're seeing Hookshot Cave now.
Yep. Pretty much incoherent. Pretty much. I hope HauntedQuest liked that hookshot. They're doing left side with bomb jumps.
Must feel pretty bad.
I'm not sure why he bailed out after east side, after the right side.
Well, it's basically Hammer Go mode. Like, you know Eastern Palace is at Hammer Pegs, you're just going there.
He's just going to do it, yeah.
And then you get your TR Biggie in the first chest. Like, it's effectively Hammer Go mode. Alright, so are we doing the climb or are we going to Swamp Palace?
Not climbing.
Or
That's
did
the
we
last
remember?
pot key. Right. We saw that. No, we didn't see that. Why did I think we saw that?
Okay, he's checking Hookshot Cave, it looks like.
Yep.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Lin
just
has only
find-
6 pod keys now. Maybe
Yeah,
that'll
so
get his gears turning.
hopefully Host goes back. Hopefully. Yeah, just find all 3 of your needed big keys in one dungeon. Easy.
A Mirror Go mode's pretty good, though.
Yeah.
As long as you
so
know
much.
what you want to, as long as you know what the mirror's for.
Yeah, like if you don't need to do tons of checks afterwards with it. If you just need it for, I don't know, entering one dungeon.
Yeah.
Or grabbing one big key somewhere on race game or something.
Yeah, I had one where I was only missing one big key, and I had a big key on race game, and I found the mirror, just went and checked it, it was the big key I wanted, and that was that.
Yeah.
Alright, we're floating. Where are we going now? Are we going to 7 yet?
Pot for Linlinlin!
Oh.
Not 7 for HauntedQuest!
Where's he going
Oh
now?
no, Swamp big. Skullwood's big.
Oh yeah, Skull Big. That's where
He must really have forgotten the item at this point. Oh, I'm so sorry for him.
It makes sense. If you full clear GT Basement and all you get is the Skull Big chest.
Yeah,
the
of
Skull
course
Big
you
key,
follow it.
You just follow it.
Because otherwise you just waste the time.
The winner of this race plays the winner of Slim Kirby and Act the Boker, who are playing, I think, tomorrow?
Ooh. You can do it, Lin. Playing tonight.
Tonight?
Okay.
Alright.
Good luck to you, sir. That's just 20 bucks. Fake powdered.
Allison's not wrong. It is 10 PM for me, so it will technically be tomorrow for me.
Egg 4 noch ein Tor. Woo!
I mean, Frostbite's not wrong. I live in like a hyperbolic time chamber.
You live in the so-called Degen time? And here
A lot
comes
of buffers here.
Skullwood's big.
And Lin gets the hammer.
Very amused about it, it seems. I can't understand why he's this disappointed.
I mean, I don't really see the problem here.
Yeah. Oh, pet
It's just a
check.
vanilla hammer.
Beautiful.
Let's see what's on the pedestal. Let's see if it's a quote-unquote ped seed.
Yeah. That is 100. Oh, the GT big?
No.
Small?
Yeah, GT small.
Yeah.
And GT... I don't think there was even anything upstairs.
There was nothing. Literally nothing.
We're going to 2. Okay, what's this?
Desert
Okay,
Big Key is sitting near the dam. It's just sitting at the flooded item. And he hasn't fluted over there in about half an hour is when he drained the dam.
Yeah, he's been Desert Big Key for Go Mode for I think like 20-25 minutes now, and he appears to have forgotten. Meanwhile, Lin...
Pretty
Lin-
much, Elazun. He just needs
Lin
to
is
flute there by
missing-
accident.
Lin is missing the Turtle Rock Big Key, which is in the
Oh,
first
he's
chest.
going to potion shop. Let's grab that small key. Now he's back in logic.
So Lin knows Eastern Palace is
Jesus.
at Hammer Pegs, and his Go Mode item is just sitting there in the first chest.
Yep. So you can go mode Eastern. And I guess... So, nothing else really.
Go Mode Turtle Rock Forehead.
Yeah. I'm not sure if Lin even knows if he's in go mode now. If he has the required maps.
Oh, there's the powder in Mimic Cave. Where's Bad?
Nice.
Lost. Okay, I guess we're checking that now. I'm surprised he's not going
He
to
just
Palace.
he fake powdered it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Well, it's just a big
Alright,
20, I
where are we
believe.
going? Oh.
He did it! He did it! Oh, this might actually be... Well, it shouldn't be that close.
Yeah, no.
Lin needs to do Eastern.
Lin needs to do Eastern and...
I think Lin doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't think Lin knows what the last
Which
payment is.
really
Oh,
hurts
he
him in
does.
this case.
Now he does.
Oh. Off to Eastern he goes. Yeah, don't... Well... Where's the back of Todorock is very accessible. So, this is kind of close, but Eastern just takes a while. So I think HauntedQuest should have this. It looks pretty much like he knows. He's going right here.
Yeah.
Like, obviously he doesn't go here because there's no reason for him to go here at any... But he knew. Lin with the sick quick swap tech. Oh, there's Lin's go mode.
Yep.
Doing back of desert is a slight bit quicker than going go mode Eastern and going through the back of Turtle Rock.
Yeah. Although, Lin can at least save and quit right to Laser Bridge.
Yep. But then again, Ganon is just near Flute 2, so not like you gotta go there very, very far. Don't have it in memory. What are the seeds?
I don't
Lin
remember.
27, HauntedQuest 38, so this is technically another upset. Man.
There's been a lot of those.
I don't think Lin has a chance to catch up in any way. Like, HauntedQuest would need to throw really hard.
It would take a lot of shenanigans against Ganon. Like, a lot of shenanigans.
Yeah. And he has red mail tempered silver, so... Time to get some bacon. So yeah, as bad as this seed was, it could have probably easily been sub 2, if not 150-ish.
That hammer, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's just in say HauntedQuest case where he just goes back for it.
Yeah.
He skips the entirety of GT if he had just gotten a desert key.
Well, I guess it wouldn't take that many shenanigans.
Yeah, it's not that much, it's just...
One fall would probably do it.
Yeah, then Lin would probably... well, at least reach the fight, but... again,
Yeah.
he's in phase 4. This
Yeah.
is done and dusted.
Well, one fall would even it out, I mean.
Yeah. Exactly, Pritch. This is not Ganon's Ganon goal, but Crystal's goal. So you just need all 7 crystals to hurt Ganon, instead of climbing and defeating Aga 2 as well.
And with that, HauntedQuest takes down
Get your
Ganon.
GG's in.
GG's to him.
We've got a time of 2:13:31 for him, which is, according to SRL at least, a PB by 21 minutes. Really nice.
Looks like they may be slightly confused as to where Ganon is.
Ruined, glitchy, ruined.
SMH.
Time for the big pick on Linlinlin's end. Oh. Rip the one-on-one.
Rip. One hit short for the one cycle. That's unfortunate. And Lin takes out again.
Very close one. And Lin's official time at 2:16:27. So about slightly less than 3 minutes behind. The magnetic kid. What did Sick have? Oh, compass, I guess. Hey Linlin, hey HauntedQuest, GG's both of you.
GG.
GG's.
GG.
So,
That was mean.
what do you think about this scene? I don't know, HauntedQuest, you go first.
I think this could have been so fast. Like, this could
Yeah.
have been easy under 2 hours.
Yeah, probably.
I don't remember where was the pod Vicky.
Meyer.
Meyer in the chest below the spike room.
Oh,
Yeah, you had that for quite a while, both of you. There just was never a good reason to go back.
Yeah, I mean, I went to Pod just before I went to Meyer. So I just didn't want to go back to Pod just for one chest. Didn't seem worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, that hammer was pretty ugly. Then the whole
the mirror is ugly.
the
mirror
mirror
is ugly.
on blind, which was a logical TT double tip just for the small key.
Yeah, I think we narrowed down that the Maiden's Chest in Thiefstown had to be something at least like 30 minutes before either of you got to it.
Because you did vastly different things in terms of overworld cleanup.
Yeah, and then you both just kind of converged at that.
Yeah, Lin took a while to find his Titansmiths, but they didn't really do much.
No, they didn't do much.
So it was mainly the sword, I guess, that was down there as well. Like over there in East of Mountain, but even that didn't do much. And yeah, then the hammer was the big difference. And yeah, since we should probably explain it to each other, Lin was missing the hammer for ages, or well, not for ages, but for the longest time that was his go mode. And HauntedQuest was missing Desert Palace Big Key because he then flew to 7.
Yeah, I didn't find a reason, but I'm glad I did it before jumping into Swamp. It would have been
Yeah.
the next play.
If you drain the dam and are fluting anywhere, you always want to check that item.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
may as
it was
well.
probably
There's no reason not to.
I mean, I was planning to mirror for the back of escapes, but that was definitely, I mean, that's what I did. Like, it was always on the back of my mind. I found the dam. Just go to
Yeah.
7.
So yeah, you both ended up finding a completely unnecessary GT.
I mean, we got a hook shot.
Yeah.
Unnecessary, but still nice.
Woo! But yeah, I think like you were Desert Big Key for Go mode at 145-ish.
Yeah, something
So-
like that.
Just fluting over to 7, and yeah, it was an easy sub 2.
Yeah, I think it was a bit more like 150 because
Yeah.
I was still missing the Turtle Rock Big Key for a while. That
Yeah.
came around 150, I think.
But yeah, very interesting race, I gotta say.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun to watch. There was a lot of divergence for most of it, except for the one brief moment where you both basically last location the mirror, because, you know.
Yeah, I don't think there was any world where you don't last location that, to be honest.
I
Not
mean,
having the
I have
small
to,
key.
I have to turn that mushroom in after doing Thiefstown, because, like, technically that's the only thing that
Yeah.
isn't
Yeah, I
logic.
mean, that could have just been the hammer, and the mirror could have been deeper logically. Who knows?
Yep. Yep.
That was really funny.
Ah,
Do we have collection rate for HauntedQuest 176? Pretty decent.
Yeah, that's pretty low, I think.
Then again, it could have been like, what? About 20 something lower just for GT?
Yeah, GT plus
This is
hookshot
crazy.
cave, so that's maybe even below 150.
Yeah.
Like I checked some of the. Like
And yeah, you did
the back
left
as
side.
well.
You did left side of GT with the hammer, obviously, and Lin did the climb, so I think GT you both wasted about equal amounts of time.
I was thinking about doing the climb, but then
Yeah.
I decided no, that's not worth it, especially when I found the hook shot.
Yeah, we were thinking that as well, that you probably do Hookshot Cave and then Swamp. But luckily you flew to 7 before.
Yeah, I just remembered before going to Swamp. It definitely would have been the next play.
Yeah, we were fearing you actually had just completely forgotten the item, because that's happened to many players.
Myself included.
Yeah, I never really forgot about it, but like the dam came at a time when I had a lot to do, so I kind of focused on that, clearing out the rest of the dungeons. And I was kind of really going hard for GT at one point when I was just missing the Desert Big Key. I was
We
just
were
thinking,
expecting
okay,
that, yeah.
that's
We were
the play.
searching entrances.
Yeah, like I didn't want to go back into ice or mire at all. I'd rather lose than go back in there. That was kind of my decision.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Lin also cleared Vidi when he went in there because he had the Kane and the Wiki. That was another difference I guess we got. But otherwise, I think you both cleared almost everything in terms of overworld until you found.
Yeah, I think I got pretty much all the entrances. Looking at my sheet here.
Yeah, I think there was one connector we hadn't seen, which was the brother's house. But that's about it.
I think it was the old lady.
Yeah, the Elder's
The
house. You're right. You're
was
right.
from Ice Palace to
Yeah.
the Laser Bridge exit.
Yeah, you're right.
Pretty much useless.
The Elder house.
Yeah, it must have been Turtle Rock to Fat Fairy, I think.
Yeah, Fat Fairy was a connector, I hinted. So.
Yeah, and Turtle Rock, I think, was a hint as well. Came pretty early.
And Linlin's collection rate 171. So yeah, super close one. I think we said it earlier. I think we can probably go over it again now that you guys are here with us. Your next opponents, if I find you in the bracket down there. So HauntedQuest is going up against the winner of ALttPR versus Slim Kirby, which is happening later tonight, today, or whatever you want to call it. So we're gonna know that then. And I don't think your opponent is set yet, Lin?
Oh, the blue.
We can find it. Oh yeah, opponent is set. It's HXC Jetters. So I'm not sure if our restreamer is here. Question mark?
I'm your half restreamer.
You're a half restreamer, okay.
That's promising.
So if you want me to end your switch scene, then I'm ready to do that. Just so you know.
Yeah, I guess we can just plug what's coming up otherwise today. What do we have? I think we have another one going on at the moment over on ZSR2. Gus was 1 of 40.
Yes, that is correct.
And soon starting, we have Freddy versus Kern. Later on at, when is it, 7 PM, we got Bunter versus Korek. At 8 we got ALttPR versus Slim Kirby, as we just said. And at 9 we got Shake Hopper versus Chloe Power. So 4 more matches and 1 going on right now. So enjoy those guys.
And some really good racers in these matches.
Yup.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far this tournament. Both playing, watching, all that. Commentating, of course. Had a lot of fun so far.
And we'd just like to thank everybody at ZSR for watching, and just check out the other tourney matches coming up very soon. And I am going to assume that we're going to be wrapping up right now.
Yeah.
Alright, well, Thanks again. Thanks to our commentators today. I believe that's Hamsda and Goomba. And thanks again to our racers, HauntedQuest and Linlinlin. I think. So yeah, thanks again for watching. We'll see you later. Thanks again.